Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to again into Vidya Sankalp channel. And so previous video we were discussed about the transformation of BTech student, and now I want to give full-fledged information about how the curriculum work going to be planned and how this is going to be help you to make you as a specific representative for the semester. So as we have discussed, in your 2-1 you are going to be programmer, and 2-2 you are going to be a standalone application developer, and you are going to be in your 3-1 you are going to be become a developer, and in your 3-2 you are going to be designing based upon your applications, and 4-1 you are going to be domain specific or developer. So now how this is going to be achieved, and what are the curriculum things are going to be added, and what are the course was introduced in your BTech courses, so how they are going to be planned, and how you are going to be reach out the structural orientation between your subjects. That is the first point I want to raise. And second point I want to note, so whatever the object it is going to be, we are going to achieve one thing. Either it could be job, right? So by using your placement, or by succeeding your competitive exams. So what are the priorities we are having, what are the weightages we are having for your subjects, so we will see is semester wise. And most probably I was taking this curriculum from the top universities, and how they are going to be designed their uh, structures. So coming to your 2-1, for your BTech as a CSC students or IT students, the most important subjects were this object-oriented programming by using C++, or it is going to be Java, and data structures and design logic, digital logic design, and Python programming, discrete mathematics, and probability and statistics. There were the competitive exams weightages. So most probably I was taken from GATE, and if you are not ready for GATE, and there are so many opportunities we had to clear your government based companies. And one more thing is placement, and most probably the TSC student and IT students was looking for placement, and as well as this could be helpful to be like a programmer. And in your object oriented programming I was given the weightage for 1 to 4, and this was not only my cumulative expectations, this was given by the experts where I was collected from them. So I'm giving 1 to 4 weightage for your object-oriented programming, that is with the C++. So I was not included C. So if you're going to include C, the common weightage for your competitive exams is 8, but object-oriented programming having highest priority for your placements. So whatever the programming language you may take, and like C, C++, Java, Python, and JavaScript, or any kind of programming languages that is developed based on object-oriented programming, those programming languages are serving us in a better mode. So this is a milestone where we are going to start. So try to learn the object orientation and how you are going to write the program. So that is a important perspective. And second one, data structures. So without this object, then we are not going to become a developer, right? So you may choose any kind of programming language like C, C++, Python, and Java. You have to must and should practice with data structures. If you are capable to develop data structures, then you are going to be a developer. You may write down your own structure to represent your data. So that is the importance we are having with the data structures. So go with any language, but try to learn data structures. Coming to the digital logic design, so this is a basic hierarchy to understand the digital representations for your systems, right? So the weightage for your this is 3 to 8, and most weightage for your data structure, that is 1 to 14. Coming to Python programming language, till there is no competitive exams who are going to be introduced with Python programming language, they are going to stick with C and C++, and rare competitive exams we are having Java. So only those two are important. Python is not going to be given for any competitive exams. Yes, now the world is looking for Python programming, so that is the reason I was represented high priority. Not Indian based entrepreneurship or Indian based applications are working on Java. So that is not the only limitation we are having, and whatever the predictions based systems and whatever model based systems are there, they are going to be developed based on your Python. So that is the reason we are having highest prioritization for your placements. So coming to discrete mathematics and probability statistics, so the weightage for your discrete mathematics is 3 to 6, that is a mandatory one. The minimum is 3 and 6 for guarantee for your discrete mathematics. Coming to probability and statistics, that is 0 to 12. So moderately you are going to get at least 4 marks and maximum you are going to get 12. So this can be helpful for your placement also. You may resolve some kind of competitive or aptitude related problems by using this probability and statistics notations. So when why I am saying as a programmer means the basic notation of your object oriented was started here, and the basic structure definitions by using your data structures was defined in this semester, and Python programming is there. As much as you can do in practice, so based upon the practice you are going to be a programmer, that is a level wise. As a beginner, or you are going to be moderate, or you are going to be a good programmer. So it depends on your practice. Do as much as you can, and if you are looking for competitive exams, you may go through with those things. And after that you're ready to write some kind of logic, but you're not touched any kind of database representations. So to achieve that, we are going to look for your second semester. In your second semester, the most probably the subjects are going to be this. So computer organization, flat, so finite formal automata languages and theory, automata theory, Java programming, software engineering, and database management system. So now computer organization is having highest priority in getting the marks 2 to 9, and flat is also having 3 to 8. So this weightage is going to be modified based upon your competitive consultancy, and those who are preparing the question paper, based upon their interest, the weightage is going to be modified here, and maximum score you are going to get up to 12 from this flat. And placement, it is not going to be useful, and I am not going to say that it is not useful, but maybe they are not going to get any kind of questions from there. Java programming, and this is also not included into your competitive exams, but high prioritization for your placement, right? So the most probably they are going to ask from object oriented programming and as well as multi-threading. So that we have a lot of enriched libraries in your Java programming. So this is also highest prioritized notation for your placements. And software engineering, right? So this we will think it like a theory subject, but don't do the silly mistake. And this is the most important subject in our entire academic. Why? Because in this engineering, software engineering, we will come to know that how to develop a project and what are the aspects we are having and what are the perspectives we are having. We will know that in your software engineering. Coming to the most important subject, DBMS. So maybe all the programming languages are going to be down, but DBMS is not going to be down. It is still consistent. So it is also showing the weightage as 6 to 11. So based upon this, you can show that what is the prioritization we are having. So DBMS is also most important conceptualization for your placement. So if you are capable to do Java programming with databases, or Python with databases, now you will become ready to develop the standalone applications to serve your end users. So this is about your second semester. And if you are capable to understand the hierarchy, in your first year, in your second year, first semester, you are having a subject called DLD. So the particular DLD is going to be important here, right? So computer organization is the continuation for your DLD, right? So remaining Java programming is continuation for your object oriented notation. Software engineering is also depends on your object orientation, how the things are going to be represented in a real structural manner, and what are the challenges we are having while collecting the requirement from your client side. So this can be defined in this software engineering notation, right? So this is your second semester, and I'll go for your third year first semester to make you as a developer. Why I was mentioned as a developer means the most important conceptualization is web technologies. This is the most important notation we are having in 3.1. So why I am mentioned means, so you can develop a distributed application by using your MVC architecture, right? Model, view, and controller. So by using this, we can able to develop a complete application which can serve your users based upon your client and server architecture. So this is also having high prioritization for your placement, right? So from this, they are going to ask any kind of question, HTML, PHP, CSS, and you're having JavaScript, lot more technologies we are having, those many going to be happen. But coming to your competitive exams, this is not important, only they are going to ask a few definitions. Coming to computer networks, the most important topic, this is computer network and operating system and compiler design. So this compiler design is continuity for your flat. So the weightage for your compiler design is very less, 2 to 4, but in your flat it is up to 12. And operating system, the weightage you may see, this structure is completely for your competitive exams. Whatever you are having, completely for your competitive exams. Coming to placement, computer networks, yes, they'll ask some kind of few basic questions. How HTTP client down, how HTTP servers are going to be enabled, and how your IPs are going to be shareable or not shareable. Those things are going to be asked. Coming to operating system, they are going to ask about deadlocks, schedule processing, right? So we are having time management and storage management. So these things are going to be coming your placement things also. So coming to this is an elective, and some universities may have, some universities may not have. So logical reasoning and verbal, it is having high priority for your placement. But why I was representing 11 to 19 means, in your gate we are having 15 marks for your reasoning and verbal and competitive abilities. So this is the importance for your notations what we are having here. So in this semester you will become a developer by using this web technology notation. That's it. That is about your third year of first semester, right? And I am going for next semester, that is your 3-2. So in this 3-2 you will become to design your own applications. So there is no priority for your competitive exams. So like for till the BTech, after BTech you are having no data warehousing and data mining questions, and no questions from here, no questions from here, no questions from here in your competitive exams. But coming to UGC NET, UGC NET is one top rated exam, and which is giving a JRF, right, Junior Research Fellowship. So in that perspective these subjects are going to be important, but not for BTech student. But the most important topic is this design analysis of algorithms. So you may learn C, then you can learn data structure, then you learn design analysis of algorithms. So this much depth is helpful to learn DAO. If you are not aware about this DS and as well as C, you are not going to learn DAO. You may know the notations, but you are unable to write the logic for your algorithms whatever you have. So this is one more thing, design. So you can design your algorithms based upon your analysis. So this is having highest priority when you are going for a product based organizations, right? I am not saying that service oriented. When you are going to work with project based organizations, then these questions will definitely come into your interview things. So this high priority I was represented high priority, and whatever the subjects are there, these are the placement important perspectives. So now based upon this design you can develop your application, based upon your algorithm you can develop your application. And there is one more elective subject is there, object oriented analysis and design. So this can be helpful to design your project, right? UML diagrams are going to be there, how to generate UML diagrams. So based upon this we can able to learn how to design a project, how to develop a project. So that is the thing, things are there in your 3-2 as we are taken as an important. And coming to 4-1, now I was mentioned something like you are going to become a domain specific developer. So why I was mentioned means, so our program is completely useful for your data mining and machine learning conceptualization. So you need to choose a specific domain to work for it. And coming to your electives also, they're mentioning domains. Internet of Things is a domain, and testing, this is also some kind of domain, and it is a continuation for your SC, software engineering. Distributed system is one domain, soft computing is one domain, big data is one domain. So object oriented software engineering, so it is just like your OSC, and cloud computing is one domain. E-commerce, so it is just general subject, and management science is a general subject. There is no weightage is going to be represented for your competitive exams, but coming to your placement, few questions are going to be asked when you are going for any kind of product based notations, right? They are going to ask something about do you know big data, do you know some internet of things. So based upon the things you may give, but whatever you are learned in your 4-1, that is going to be developed, it is going to be helpful to develop your major project. Whatever you have learned from your 3-2 that are going to be helpful to develop a 3 mini project. So the main objective of your